Okay, hi everyone, In-Car Reviews here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit differently. We're going to be doing a gaming wish list, which consists of games we want to see more of, games we want to see sequels or reboots of, what have you. Alright, my number 10 is going to be Need for Speed Underground 3 or a reboot. My all-time favorite racing game ever. Ever. Yeah. I mean, I've liked a lot of other Need for Speeds, but not like I liked, not like how I liked Underground. And I liked Dub Edition and Midnight Club. Those are great. Those are close second ones, but we need a good, solid, like another racing game with like tuner cars. God, stop with the exotics, man. I mean, I like them when it's like closer to the end of the game, but put some tuners in there. So I want to mod out my ride. I want to pimp my ride, dude. I don't want to put spinners on a freaking Ferrari. That looks weird. And I bring back the cheesy cutscenes. Oh my God, I loved the cheesy cutscenes in the Underground games.
Like
God,
the live action ones?
The live action ones with the shitty acting. I loved that. And now they've gone to like this whole thing where like when the game starts, there's not even a cutscene. You just or a car.
You're just driving?
And then there's always a sexy voice that talks to you now.
Hey.
And I'm like, no, dude, do the cheesy cutscenes and tell me why I shouldn't be talking to this main boss's girlfriend and how he's going to beat me at a race and not just fight me. I miss that. Hey, man, don't look at my girl. Let's race. You freaking race Dominique or whatever the hell his weird flamboyant name would be. I miss that. And they always had those filters on him and stuff. Anyways, Underground, redo it, do a sequel, whatever. Just, damn it, give me a game. All right, my number 9 is going to be Conkers Bad Fur Day. I'll take a sequel or a reboot. I think they made 2 Conkers Bad Fur Day games. They made one on N64, and then they made another on Xbox. Now, I don't know if that was a sequel. I think it was a reboot.
It was the exact
same, but they added some stuff to it.
Yeah.
And they were both freaking awesome. That game is so inappropriate and so foul and so fun and awesome and actiony. And there's not a lot of games out there that are like it. Well, there's definitely no game out there that's like Conkers Bad Fur Day in that sense, that the inappropriate kind of weird stuff.
Very inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't mean like Saints Row style. I mean like it had its own kind of genre. But there's games
like
that are out there that are kind of like platformy and stuff. But there isn't very many, and they need to go back to that. Another kind of a roots game. They need to do more like platformers, like Ratchet and Clank and like Jack and Daxter. Like, what happened to all those? You know, I liked those games, and I feel like everyone did. What the fudge? Yeah. Make more. That's my number 9. My number 8, I'm pretty sure almost no one is going to know what I'm talking about. It was a game that was going to get made and was being made and then got canceled, right? And I think it probably was maybe mid stages of development, and it was called 8 Days. And this was back when the PS3 and the Xbox were in their prime, basically. So it was probably like maybe 6 years ago. I don't know. I was in high school. Oh my God, they showed a trailer for it and it had in-game footage. Wow, it looked great. It looked like a movie. You know, it looked kind of like what Drake's is. But imagine
is that the one
with the 2 buddy cops and it's in a desert scene.
And then there's like a guy
and he shoots and he like goes over the hood, and it looked like it was trying to do what everyone's trying to do now, which is that interactive, the way your player interacts with the environment and slides over kind of in that John Woo Stranglehold game, where they kind of like react to whatever, like if there's a wall they'll brush past it. It looked like he's trying to do that, and there's like shootouts, and it just looked freaking sweet, and I'm all for buddy cop stuff, so I was already sold. And then I saw the game and the graphics looked really rad, and then it totally got canceled actually just recently because the company that was doing it ended up getting bought out, and I think the project ended up getting paused, and then they were like, no, we're going to do it for the PS4 and the Xbox One, and then it ended up officially getting canceled like a year, maybe 2 ago. And so I was like, damn, that looks really freaking sweet. And then they try to do that thing where they're like, well, it's not permanently dead, but you know, it's canceled for now.
It's probably dead.
It's probably dead. All right, my number 7, Condemned. I want a Condemned game. No. So I'm pissed. The one game that scared me almost the most, but freaking Condemned was freaking scary. Yeah. The first one, holy poop. I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't like that it scared me this much.
Yeah, that was a scary
And then it made me want to play it more because I'm like, ooh, I like being scared. And then number 2 came out, and you know, it wasn't as good, but it was still really good. It had really good graphics, and they streamlined everything. and they did their new graphics engine and crap. The plot wasn't quite as good, but I still liked it, and it still had scary moments, and I was like, freaking sweet. Number 3, please. And now they're never going to do another Condemned game again.
Really?
Yeah, I looked it up. They're not. They said that franchise was really weak, and the second one did poorly in the sales division, and they don't want to pursue another one. And I was like, dude, give it to someone else then. Let someone else try, because that was a freaking good game back in its day. Still is I'm sure the first one still scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
A lot of old games are still kind of scary, honestly.
Yeah.
My number 6, Turok. I know you're with me on this one. Freaking Turok, dude.
I didn't actually put that on your list.
I
So I didn't put it on
love
mine.
dinosaur games so much. I'm sure if you guys have ever talked to me, you know I love dinosaurs. I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are my favorite. I love dinosaur movies. I love dinosaur games as well. They literally do not make dinosaur games. I mean, if they do make a dinosaur game and I haven't played it, it's because it's like a kiddie game, and I'm like not gonna play Barney 3. Like, that's not gonna happen. I want a freaking game where dinosaurs are dinosaurs. I feel like people have a hard time conveying dinosaurs as beasts. They're animals. They're not. Oh, it's beautiful. I like it when dinosaurs are like ripping people to shreds and like killing people, which is what they did in Turok. And Turok was freaking sweet. The last one was really good. I didn't play the N64 one that much, and I played a little bit of Evolution. And then I thought the newest Turok was the best one, but I feel like they could still do better. The newest Turok was by no means a great game, but I love, like, when that I'm praising because it's a dinosaur game, then that means you guys need to start making some goddamn dinosaur games. Give me some good stuff. Just make I don't even really care about the plot. Just make a survival horror freaking dinosaur game. That'd be sweet. Make me scared of them and also have guns and stuff. It'd be sweet. Yeah, Turok, do it. My number 5, Resident Evil. I want a number 7 or a reboot. Preferably, I'm tilting towards the reboot side. There was a day when you would talk to me and I would just keep wanting sequels. I think I finally reached my limit on sequels. Was it 6? I mean, I played it and I loved it, but
it wasn't a
Resident Evil game. You know, just start from scratch and do like a, you know, maybe redo the plot or whatever they want to do all new characters. I don't know, just do something. Just do a new Resident Evil game, bring it back to survival horror. I kind of want to say go back to the original in like with the frames where you'd like walk and it's like a still frame and then you walk and then at the end of the level and then it goes to the snaps to another frame. That was Resident Evil, dude.
The still camera.
Yeah. Like, and they're like, no, we got to get rid of that. We got to be more modern. No, you don't. That was part of your game. Right. People are like, I don't like it. It's hard to control your guy. Shut up. Then don't play the game then. This is Resident Evil. Some of the Resident Evil games had still pictures and moving behind you segments. So like combo them.
Well, it helps to create the fear, because if it's like, if the camera is static and then you like walk into an area and it's facing you, but you have to come at the camera, it's like you don't know what's on the other side of the camera.
And a lot of people didn't like the door transitions. And don't get me wrong, I didn't really like the door transitions in a way. When they had stair transitions and they had ladder transitions. But, dude, they built suspense. Say what you want about them. You were button mashing through them. Come on! Go already. But sometimes when that door would open, shit would get real. And I miss that. They don't have that anymore. So, yeah, Resident Evil. My number 4, oh my god, I want this one so bad it hurts. But I know how it's only a number 4, but I still freaking want this game. Crash Bandicoot! Give me a goddamn Crash Bandicoot game. What is wrong with you? The last ones do not count. If you say, well, they made those ones where you ride the beast. Dude, nobody liked those. I still played them, but nobody liked them. Go back to your roots. I'm tired of saying that, this freaking thing. But Crash Bandicoot was so cool with like the freeze-framed thing, how you ran and the screen followed behind you. And in some of them, you'd come out of like a cliffside and jump on like a polar bear or like a lion or something, and you'd ride it and there's like a bowler behind you. And you're like, oh my god, oh! And you had to like dodge stuff. Please do that in high def. Why can't you do that in high def? I don't know why, but do it. I looked it up. There's no Crash Bandicoot projects going. Not even the crappy Beast ones, which are the newest ones that they think is a good idea. Do a good Crash Bandicoot game. It's not that hard, guys. I could probably do it if I knew what I was doing. So please give it to me. I want to give you my money. Just give me that damn game. My number 3, I know it's really early for this, and they haven't obviously disclosed anything, but I know they're probably going to end up making a sequel to this. But it was so freaking good that I had to put it on my list, and it has to be number 3. And that is The Last of Us 2. I already want a sequel to that game. Everything about it's good. Graphics, some of the best I've seen. Plot, pretty much the best I've seen. Gameplay, pretty damn good. Naughty Dog never fails. If you guys haven't played it, you should go play it because it's awesome. I don't think anyone would not like it. It's great. Definitely deserves a sequel. There's definitely multiple ways a sequel could go. Fantastic game. I want to see number 2. Number 2 is freaking Timesplitters. I don't know a better multiplayer game. And I'm talking like back in the day, back when you invited your homies over and you're like, yo dogs, Timesplitters time. And you freaking hooked up 4 paddles. And you guys just went to town on each other. And this game had like everything. It had everything, dude. It had freaking weird characters. It had kind of a cool plot. You like jump through time and do different stuff. And it was like cheesy and cornbally and sci-fi, and I freaking loved it. The multiplayer was awesome. That you could like create your own maps and stuff. It was awesome. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I loved it. Yeah, my own maps.
Creating your own maps was
like
awesome.
All I did.
And it was just so awesome and old school deathmatchy feeling. And I don't know if they're working on a new one. And it's been so long since Timesplitters Future Perfect came out. We've gone through a whole console generation, so it's been over 10 years since there's been a Timesplitters. I really want a new Timesplits, so give me one. This PS4 is calling out Timesplitters' name, so do it. All right, well, my number 1. I know I told you guys time and time again, I like dinosaurs. But my ultimate favorite, I almost want to say franchise, because it's up there. It's one of my all-time favorites. Scared the poop out of me when I was a kid. Was Dino Crisis. And that's old school, because the first 2, 1 and 2, were on PlayStation, and then they made a crappy third one that everyone ignores in space that was on Xbox. But that's not real. It was the best game, and it was just like Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs, which means, in my opinion, it's better than zombies because I love dinosaurs. Mm-hmm. And I can't believe that they haven't even done anything with Dino Crisis. And it had such a cool idea. They'd go back through time. There's an island. They'd study on dinosaurs, and it was so freaking scary because I think that dinosaurs are just really scary. I don't know. They're big and they're got teeth and they don't move slow like zombies do. They're just a whole nother level, man. I want to see a number 4, which would acknowledge number 3, but I would like for them to just do 3. And yeah, just do 3 again. Or a reboot. I would be down for a reboot. It's scary, and it brings you back to survival horror because you have big compounds, you run around, they have the still frames, so you're like, oh god, what's around this corner? And I feel like with still frames, you really, really listen because before you move, you hit that door, or like freaking, and the door's open, and then you just stop. And you can't see because you just see like where you are, and so you like listen, and you just listen for like, and you can like hear like the little dinosaurs in the background. You pull out your gun, whatever. That creates an element of horror, and that's eliminated when you can see what's directly in front of you or even further in front of you. So, and then it had like key cards. I miss key cards. That's a stupid thing to miss, but I literally miss key cards. I miss going to a door and it being like, boop boop. Sorry, dude. You need the red key card, or the Resident Evil days. They had like the helmet shield and the sword shield, and you had to like wait and go back around and around like Metroidvania kind of style where you have to like go back to the door way later. And then, to progress. And it's just fun. I love those games, and nothing is made that way anymore. And it really makes me mad. The still frames and the puzzles, there's good puzzles in it too. You had to like move crates around stuff. Anyways, this is just the whole game was good. The whole game was good. It was scary, had puzzles, had freaking key cards, bro. 3 things to making a good game. Puzzles, key cards, dinosaurs. Boom. Scary. Do it. Anyways, guys, we're in car reviews. This is our wish list. People should make these games. But keep watching us. Thank you. Like, meow.
Subscribe.
Chomp.
Comment. Tell us what you think.
Comment, man. Tell us what games do you want to see? What are your faves?
What games do you like?
What games do you want to see sequels of? What haven't they done in a while? Tell us if we missed something that you guys think should be on our list. Anyways, we got lots of cool stuff coming your way. We got lots of reviews and wish lists and some cool talk segs coming your way. So yeah, keep trucking on, Churuckas, and here's my butt. Pew, 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 pew. It's getting to a weird area now. They need to just stop, drop, sorry, go. I can't say stop and not sing that song. Anyway, they need to just stop and stop. I can't think of it.